time. This is Terra Nova Duos, and this is the quarter-final stage right here. And we have Vinchester playing as the Franks, Classicpro playing as the Ethiopians, and these colors are absolutely horrendous. Can we do something about this? Maybe we change Classicpro to red, and Vinchester will stay on purple, I guess. And then on the other side, we have BadBoy playing as Mayans and ACCM playing as the Franks. Now, this map is Painted Desert. Painted Desert. And it looks like on Painted Desert, you have this giant plateau in the middle. There's some hunt around here, and there's 4 tile golds dispersed all over the place. Now, your starting base, there's a lot of wood nearby, but the bunches of wood aren't very big at all. You have standard resources other than that with 2 boars and 4 deers. So pretty standard-ish kind of map here, except for the stuff in the middle. And here we go. Already a lame from BadBoy, using the eagle effectively and stealing the boar from Classicpro. So BadBoy went out there right away. Look at his scouting. His scouting, like he found a couple sheep and then he was off to the races, getting the boar over there from Classicpro. Can you change green to teal? Yeah, I can change green to teal. That should stand out a little bit more on this map. I don't know. I don't know about the color blinders. I don't know. I'm not colorblind myself, so I don't know what kind of colors are causing issues. But it feels like this should be fine. Purple and red against blue and teal. It's always got to be tough, I think, in team games. But this should be fine. Oh, annoying boar here for ACCM. That tree kind of screwed with him, and then the deer kind of got jebaited around the tree as well. ACCM not having the greatest opening ever, but at least he has 2 deer in, and he got the boar, so he's fine. And he's got another one here, so he hasn't been lamed. Meanwhile, BadBoy bringing in his first boar, I suppose, because his second one was technically lamed. Maybe that was his third? No. His third's right here. Okay. His third. I mean, his second, but he lamed one from the enemy, so technically the third. Colorblind people usually don't mix purple with blue. I just don't know, like, I don't know what other color to make them, you know? Maybe we can make, no, Vinchester, Classicpro was yellow before. I don't know. This should be fine. This should be okay. I apologize if there's difficulties. So, Mayans up against Ethiopians, both archer civilizations. I'd say Mayans are a little bit better, but Ethiopians can be really devastating if they get that huge crossbow mass in the Castle Age, and we've seen that from Classicpro before. Predictions up, you degens. See, look at that announcement, that beautiful announcement from Havoc. Wonderful. And BadBoy is going to start this off with preemptive walls already. ACCM also doing a little bit of walling himself, and ACCM running into the TC from Vinchester, but he's going to survive those arrow shots, just take a little bit of damage and start scouting his opponent. On the other side, Frank's mirror, we all know what's going to happen here. We're going to see scouts. We're going to see knights. And that's about it. And that is about it. I'm not colorblind, but it's fine for me. Well, thank you, Polster. Valuable input right there, Polster. Valuable input. Good. I want to go lie on the sofa. Oh, no. Havoc's a TV watcher. Oh, no. Maybe she's watching on the phone. We found her out. We've definitely found her out. Okay, BadBoy, does he know about this? He doesn't know that it's still open there. He should check with this villager. Already getting the big walls set down. ACCM still not up to the feudal age. BadBoy with that lamed boar there with 3 boars available is up faster than Vinchester and Classicpro. BadBoy actually went up on 20 population, and he's going to be going into archers here. And he'll probably build his walls out this way. And then how is he going to secure this side is my question. I suppose he could like wall from the TC to here, but there's still so much area back here that they can get through. I suppose this will... Oh, no. Oh, BadBoy. You're a very bad boy for not checking that. You are a very bad boy. This is a double layer wall, so he really wants to keep this safe. But he's not going to send the villager out to check if there's a hole there. He's just going to believe that the hole is there. Absolutely tragic here from BadBoy. But remember, we've cast enough pro games. We've cast enough pro games to know that walls don't actually need to be there for them to work. The opponents just need to believe that they're there. And as long as Classic Pro believes that the wall is there, it is effectively there. Please rename Vinch's team to Sal's. All right. That's actually good. Thank you. That's good. All right. Sal is against Perfect Couple. There we go. All right. So it's an archer range here for BadBoy. Classic Pro trying to be a little bit annoying. Also delaying the range, which is great. This is fantastic. Look at, he already delayed the range by like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And that's how far behind he was to Feudal Age. So that's great. Second range already for BadBoy. Meanwhile, on the other side, big wall-offs coming here from ACCM. He's doing the MBL wall. He's walling himself into a little egg here. That's to keep yourself safe, right? These walls are, the big walls to the edge of the map are really easy to punish. And they're harder to get down. These ones are more doable. But this is still like, this is still a lot of walling. Scouts already on the way as well. Vinchester going for the small walls too. We see Classic Pro already kind of forming his walls up. He's gone for the double archer range approach. And BadBoy is the only one that's going for the big wall-offs. You can see him already planning this over here. Already planning this. But there's still a hole. So, problems. You have to check, I feel like. You just have to check. And he's even going out. Wow, he feels really confident here. He's going out for the berries out here. Doesn't want to place farms yet. Still has a lot of pigs left over. Remember, he had a lot of extra food because of that boar that he lamed. And we can compare that to Classic Pro's base right now. Just to give you an idea of how that translates later in the game. BadBoy, combination of getting that third boar, whatever, boar in. And having the Mayans resources lasting longer bonus. He's still got some pigs left over. And we look over at Classic Pro's base, and he's just on farms at the moment. Third boy. Yep, third boy. All right, ACCM with the MBL walls down here. Him and Vinchester just kind of picking away at each other over here. And BadBoy is on the way with archers already. Also, Classic Pro taking these berries, and BadBoy just went out to that. So that's a huge difference in food. And that means BadBoy can invest more wood into other things like the walls. And even gets a discount on that with Mayans. Whereas Classic Pro is going to have to put that directly into the farming. See this lovely villager mod here? Punch it. Come on, bop it. Hit it. It just looks so cool. And she'll take care of that wolf. Boars aren't even pigs. They are pigs. They are pigs. They are pigs. And here's BadBoy and ACCM on the gold from Classic Pro. He doesn't lose the villager, and he's got archers here to defend. Meanwhile, on the other side, Classic Pro and Vinchester are all over ACCM. And it's going to be easier, I think, for the archer player to defend against the 2v1 than it is the scout player. Because he can have the archers behind the walls he's set up. Whereas over here, the scout player can't drive this army away. He's just going to have to wall. And he's going to be cut off some of the farms. Goes to gold right now. The economy for ACCM still looks pretty good. But there could be problems. And now BadBoy just sending 3 archers over here. Surely that's not enough, right? He's sending some more archers over here. But he's going to need support from ACCM. Because this army right here could just turn around and collapse on the archers coming across. Villager going down on the farms. Maybe another one. ACCM loses 2 vills. Loses 2 vills. And Vinchester knows this archer army is back here somewhere. He goes for a tower immediately. That's great stuff from Vinch. Okay, how many scouts from Vinchester? 6 scouts. He's getting the armor even. But the armor might not be in time. 10 seconds until that's in. He's taking a lot of hits right now. He's trying to get away, but he can't. Armor comes in, but that's only after the scouts have taken so much damage. Excellent clear up here for ACCM and BadBoy. The armor timing was just not there. Vinchester not noticing that his scouts were getting attacked immediately, probably distracted back on this side. And he's going to lose most of that forward army there. Most of the HP off of that army anyway. Is Perfect Couple the actual team name? Yep, that's the actual team name. Perfect Couple. However, Classicpro really doing a good job with the Archer Micro and clearing up all the archers from BadBoy. Now we have 15 archers on the field for Classicpro. Only 7 for BadBoy. As Classicpro now gets Wheelbarrow, he goes for the market here. We can take a look at the resources. BadBoy looking good. Actually, everyone looking good to click up to Castle soon. Good quick walls here from Vinchester as well. And oh no, Vinch! He's trapped him in. He's trapped him in, and there is a barracks here with the ability to make spearmen. So eventually these scouts will die. Great stuff from Vinchester. Classicpro is a beast. Yo, Classicpro is a serious beast. And look at this. The pressure in Feudal Age. ACCM going for that tower just a little bit too late. Even goes for a second tower now. I think he had to buy himself 100 stone to get this tower. That's going to delay his Castle Age even more. And ACCM is down to 34 villagers. Classicpro is on the way up to Castle Age. So is BadBoy. Classicpro is sitting at 38 vills with Wheelbarrow. BadBoy does not have Wheelbarrow. Scouts got in here, but the spearmen are going to chase them away. And I love this from Vinchester. He waited till he had 3 spearmen, and then he popped out of the barracks. He's going to take a good engagement. He'll still lose that fight, but now it's only 3 scouts left. And 1 or 2, probably 2 spearmen will clear that up. It was a good job to trap them there. Okay, Vinchester and Classicpro now shifting over to the other side. ACCM and Vinchester both up to the next stage. I don't think Classicpro and Vinch have enough to really harass BadBoy here. And I'd love to see... Okay, there's the 3rd range from BadBoy. So he's got 3 archer ranges producing now. On a map like this, on 2v2s, in general, army numbers and Castle Age win the day. You can get onto a ton of villagers and try and stall the game out, but a lot of the time, just pure military and Castle Age. 1 TC plays. You'll be very successful with that. And I've seen Classicpro do this archer build so many times and get up to absolutely ridiculous amount of crossbows. What's Vinch going to do when BadBoy comes for him? BadBoy is not going to come for him. This is cute from ACCM running in circles, but Vinchester deals with that. BadBoy is going to be busy dealing with Classicpro here. Classicpro does have the unit advantage here. He's got more archers, 25 archers versus 19 from BadBoy, and his archers fire faster. But BadBoy is Mayan, so a little bit of a better eco for him. BadBoy's reference, Dave. I understand that. I fully get that. It did not fly over my head. Thank you. Just wasn't a very good one. I expect more from Ice Cream. All right, University from Classicpro. University is upcoming, but University is already in from BadBoy. However, Classicpro has kept up the production. BadBoy really stalled out there in order to afford the University and Ballistics. Double TC for Vinchester. He's going to 2 stable night production. I don't think he's going to be able to continue to afford that, though. Not with 2 extra TCs producing. It's going to be tough. ACCM going for that 2nd TC, but ACCM got nuked in Feudal Age. He got nuked, and he lost a lot of villagers there. I think he lost 5 in Feudal Age, so he's going to be a little bit behind Vinchester's boom. Classicpro over here getting ballistics, but look at this. Already thumb ring on the way from BadBoy. So he's already equalized the Ethiopian fire rate, and his archers are going to be a little more accurate. And uh-oh. See, okay. But Classic Pro doesn't know there's a hole. Oh, he actually checks. Oh my god. And BadBoy is going to be in shambles here as these crossbows predictably make their way through the hole in the walls here from BadBoy. BadBoy has no idea where these things are. That is just a mistake that you can't make at this level. You always have to click the villager outside to see if there's a hole. And BadBoy is going to be like, oh, he notices right away, but he loses, what, 5, 6 vills, 7 vills here? Look at Classic Pros splitting up the groups. Sniping vills one at a time. That is a nice way to lose like a fifth of your economy right there. All right, another wolf attacking. She's still punching. Good stuff there from Classic Pro. Classic Pro has to be careful, though, not to lose this entire army. It has 18 crossbows here, and we've got 31 crossbows from BadBoy. And Vinchester is somehow here. Vinchester going through the hole as well. And he's going to be debating the shots in front. And now BadBoy is just all around his TC. He's got a second TC over here. Tons of idle villagers. Worker efficiency absolutely in shambles. And ACCM is really in no position to do anything right now. He's just kind of patrolling near his base with the knights. Trying to recover from the early damage. All right, military numbers kind of even between BadBoy and Classic Pro. Classic Pro pulling ahead in villagers, though. And Classic Pro has wheelbarrow, which BadBoy does not. But then again, Classic Pro doesn't have the second wood upgrade. Also, BadBoy doesn't have that either. Yeah, they both only have double bit axe. Both of them only have double bit axe. All right, ACCM making his way into Vinchester's base here. Does he have the second armor upgrade? He does. So he can sit under that TC for a while. He's going to kill one villager there, maybe two. The TC is full. So it is some damage here from ACCM on Vinchester. But look at this. Vinchester hitting BadBoy over here. Unfortunately for him, BadBoy does have all the archer techs. So the TC is going to be able to do some decent damage to those knights. And ACCM still raiding Vinchester. Villager count between them very even now. Very, very even. This is good from ACCM to not go over and help his ally. Knows his ally can deal with that. And Vinchester still doesn't notice these raids? What is happening? Imperial Age on the way from Classic Pro. Wow. Double TC already going up to Imp. 25 crossbows right now he's going to be building, and he's going to be making his way over to ACCM's base now with Vinchester in front. Mine should be better late game than Ethiopians. I don't know on this map. Oh my god. ACCM finding damage in these raids here. BadBoy now has 7 more villagers than Classic Pro. But remember, Classic Pro already on the way to Imp. BadBoy is not even anywhere close. And Ethiopian Arbalest, that power spike is going to be nuts. It is going to be nuts. Were they distracted somewhere else? Vinchester wasn't really, no. He had some knights over on this side. He's going for a TC in the middle. And here we see a big engagement here. BadBoy needs to kill the crossbows from Classic Pro before Classic Pro hits Imp. Classic Pro is now getting thumb ring. A minute away from Imperial Age. BadBoy, you just need to clear up these crossbows. And Classic Pro is on the run right now. He knows he needs to save. He's only got 29 crossbows and 17 of them are here. And he is going to be able to save these just fine. Vinchester now heading over with a few more knights, distracting this army, giving his ally time to go up to the next stage. And, oh, BadBoy says, haha, I had a hole. You found the hole. Now I shall find this hole that you already see and for some reason haven't plugged at all, even though you have full walls over here. And I will make my way to the back of your base. TC in the middle here from Vinchester. Little bit early for that, honestly. Arbalest is on the way for Classic Pro, and he's going to want to wait for that before he takes this fight. But Vinchester kind of gave the other team a target to hit in the center here as he was trying to secure that gold. And look at this from BadBoy. Oh, baby. BadBoy now on the way to Imperial Age. ACCM and BadBoy might be able to raid their way back into this game. How long until Classic Pro notices this? Oh, he noticed right away. Wow. That's impressive. And look at that fight for Vinchester. Oh, no. BadBoy, a trail of death with the crossbows. As soon as they saw that Imperial Age coming in, they said, we need to get the hell out of here. And Vinchester was all over him. Meanwhile, ACCM still raiding at Vinchester's base. There is a hole there. There is a hole there, and there is like no military here from Vinchester. Could be at risk of some raids. He does have 92 vills, so he can afford to lose a few. And ACCM is now being hit at home, which is a problem for him, but he could get some really good villager kills in here. He was at 92. Remember that. He was at 92 vills. It's now at 84. Adding some more. Classic Pro now coming over with vills here. What the hell is this? I guess he was taking gold over here. He already lost some vills. Classic Pro. Down to 52 vills. 67 vills for BadBoy right now. But the army advantage is still in favor of Sal's. They just got hit by some huge raids. I guess Classic Pro had to come out for the gold. We're looking at golds now. We're looking at accessible golds. And right now, ACCM is about to be out. He needs to go up here. Maybe get a castle down somewhere around there. Classic Pro already stretched out to this area. Vinchester stretched out to this area. Crossbow's still at the back of Classic Pro's base. And it looks like BadBoy... Well, BadBoy still has some gold left over at his own base. Mayans are very useful here. Longer lasting resources. ACCM, Vinchester, both not up to the next stage yet. And ACCM going for a tower here. That is just a... That is a desperation tower right there. And he might not even get it up. Okay, he does. But it goes down immediately to the crossbows. If Classic Pro wants to hit it anyway. Town center over here. Classic Pro sensing that they might want to go out to the middle. And he's sending Arbalists here. And that is just the worst timing ever for BadBoy. Fortunately for BadBoy, he's going to have the crossbows. So he can take care of this army. Still doesn't have Arbalists in yet. But still, look at the military numbers. 44 Arbalists for Classic Pro. Only 23 crossbows for BadBoy right now. All right, Knights in here from Vinchester. University going up for ACCM. I was thinking, does ACCM click Imp soon? Because Vinchester is up. And then you look at his food. He's got the gold, but the food situation is so rough. 100 food in the bank for him. Needs to keep producing Knights just to keep himself alive. How many wolves on this map? Honestly, I've seen like 17 wolves chasing units already. Like 27 Arbalists for BadBoy. The villager situation for Perfect Couple not looking bad. They actually have the lead when we're talking about eco, but military is where it counts. And right now, even though Vinchester has less knights than ACCM, the Arbalist number is getting out of control for Classic Pro. And these are Ethiopian Arbalists, so they fire faster as well. And okay. Not a terrible fight here for ACCM. Not bad. And the Arbalist number is going to start dropping. And now BadBoy has more. Hey! Turned around a little bit. Vinchester's still on the way to Imp, though. A minute away from Imperial Age. And he's building up his knights once more. Castle over here from ACCM to help keep this gold safe. Arbalist raiding over here. But I think this might be a mistake from Classic Pro. The Arbalist number is really going to fall here. The last couple minutes, Classic Pro has lost a lot of Arbalists, and he's down to 19. And he's got the lowest villager count in the game, too. First castle of the game in the middle. And look at that. Oh, baby, Vinchester trying to secure another gold. This map gets interesting with the gold positions being in the middle. And this is going to be a doubt castle over here from Vinch. ACCM and BadBoy working well together to come over here and clear this up. And it's going to be 2 castles up, likely, from the Vietnamese boys. And 0 from Classicpro and Vinchester. And now Imperial Age on the way from ACCM. He's going to come in and raid once again on Vinchester's base. Castle protecting the Vills over here. TC kind of protecting the Vills over here, although I think they'll take that down. But still, Vinchester will need to come back and deal with this because he's losing more Vills now. It's a really good game, honestly. And look at this. BadBoy once again through the hole. Classicpro Zico completely exposed from that side. It looks like he tried to clear it up, but it's just not happening. Is the Eagle switch ever a good play in a game like this? I think if you're going to make a switch, you might want to switch into Plumes. Eagles, if you have a really good position and you're just trying to finish someone off with raids, sure. But it's an expensive switch, right? You usually want to be putting all of your resources into just military production, and if that's the case, you usually stick with the unit you've already fully teched up into. Man, Vinchester just completely ignored this. He went to the TC over here from BadBoy, went to the castle over here, and completely ignored the fact that he was being kicked off the gold in the middle. At the back here, Classicpro clearing up that army. Take a look at the villager count. 71 for Classicpro. 83 for BadBoy, so BadBoy is ahead by 12. It's going to lose some more back here, though, as he tried to university wall in these Arbalists. And then we have 108 for Vinchester with 10 in the queue, and 108 for ACCM. ACCM going for another castle up here, and Vinchester really struggling with the army numbers. He's got the Cavalier upgrade, which ACCM does not have access to yet. But the military numbers are in favor of ACCM, so advantage Vietnamese over on that side, but still, BadBoy still dealing with these raids over here, and this is an issue. I like what he did there. Do you see that? He garrisoned the first, like, 10 vills in the TC, hopped them out on the other side, and then hopped in with the next 8. It was really nice. And they just managed to even up the Vill count between Classicpro and BadBoy. BadBoy now down to 72 Vills, as he goes for another TC to secure that gold. Meanwhile, at the middle, Mike Tyson punch out here. Mike Tyson punch out. The Vill's going ham on that TC. And it crumbles into dust. That's right. And the Knights coming in once again. Vinchester. He's been raided by Knights so many times. Like, ACCM has been hit hard this game, but he's always managed to defend against the Knight raids. It was once the Knights and the crossbows got there that he ran into problems. Vinchester has just been getting nuked by Knights the entire time. Knights and now Cavalier. And he's down to 91 Vills now. 91 Vills for Vinchester. Castle over here for BadBoy. And look at them. They're slowly branching out. They're making their way back into the game with gold control here. Finally a castle for Classicpro. As the crossbows, or not crossbows, sorry, Arbalists come in here. And the Ethiopian Arbalists, even fighting up a hill, should win this fight. Still, the raids are insane. The raids are insane. Vinchester's down to 77 Vills, and the Cavalier are in at the back here. And they call it GG. No way. No way they lost that. They were in such a good position. ACCM looked like he might have been dead heading into Castle Age. BadBoy got 2v1 in early Castle Age. And ACCM, I feel like he just dragged them back into the game with the raids on Vinchester. He got some great raids on Classicpro. And the night production, like, he stayed in Castle a little bit longer. Stayed on those 3 TCs. And went into night production, whereas Vinchester got hit by the raids, went to a 4th TC in the middle here, which was very greedy, and then could never catch up in terms of military count. Classicpro diving with Arbs was a mistake. I don't think that was on Classicpro. I think that was on Vinch, honestly. I think Classicpro, like, look at how many Arbalists he made. 183. I think that was on Vinch. Suppose Sal's needed someone on Stone when they had map control in early mid Castle Age. I think they should have just kept map control with the military. But yeah, like I think this TC just needs to be like 2 minutes later from Vinchester. He still had some gold available in his base. Predictions were 97% against 3% versus PC. Really? Who won? I don't believe that number. No, they weren't? Okay. I was thinking, like, who? I would take those odds any day. Look at the KD from ACCM. Oh, my goodness. 256 to 132. This man is a demon. How many vills did he kill? Eco KD. ACCM killed 152 villagers, folks. 152. Vinchester lost 145 vills that game. No joke. In a 48-minute game? What? How do you lose 145 vills? That's just not right. You gotta get something locked down. After you lose those first 100, you gotta figure it out. You definitely gotta figure it out. All right. Good stuff there from Perfect Couple. Let's take a look at the stats. Eco, better for Vinchester, but he put so much res into vills. By never walling on an open map versus Knights, yep. Yep. All right, we go back and update the score. We look for game 2. Loud. Walls, no balls. Vinchester firmly believes in that mentality. Okay, we're waiting for game number 2. What civ would Party Kirby main? What civ do we think Party Kirby would main? Probably like Bohemians. Goss? No. What civ would Pog Planting main? What civ would Pog Planting main? That's the real question. Or Kiss a Homie. What civ would Kiss a Homie main? Pog Planters are Mayan mains? Okay. Celts for Kiss a Homie? Okay. All right, waiting for game number 2. I see them in the game, and it's going to be Takashima. Kiss a Homie is Frank's? No, Kiss a Homie definitely isn't Frank's. No. No. So that was the home map from Perfect Couple, I guess? Painted Desert? Now, all of these maps have a theme here, guys. So you see the 2 letters in front. AM is America. AF is Africa. EU is Europe. AS is Asia, OC is Oceania, etc., etc. There's a different like map pool thing for every region, I believe. Kiss a homie is a Tootin' Trusher. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the follows, guys. Yo, Fat Slubs from Sweden. Thank you for the 3 months as well. Thank you, dude. Sorry I didn't notice that. Maybe I said something. I don't know. I don't remember. We need a mod that replaces Tarkins with Pepper, right? Yo, we do though. Yo, tripping forward. Thank you for the 19, dude. 19 months, man. That's a long time. Thank you, bro. It's many, many months. Many days, many hours. Many seconds. I never play Huns because I fear getting used to not building houses. The problem with Huns for me, I think they restarted the game. I had the game link for a second. And I think, yeah, they had to restart it. Problem with playing Huns is not being able to house wall for me. Because I always forget. You know? I'll remember to make houses with other civs after playing Huns. That's not an issue. It's just the not having houses to house wall issue. And that's a big one. That's a big one. No, I don't want to listen to that song. What do I want to listen to? Are Hera or Leary the players with the highest APM? I would say Hera, Leary, Viper. Hera, Leary, Viper are all up there. Vinchester's pretty fast. Slam is pretty fast when he's really moving. But Slam's thing is that he's more precise. He's a very precise player with his clicks. He doesn't misclick all that often. ACCM is not up there for speed, no. ACCM is probably average APM for the top level. What license did Dave have to get to be allowed to play copyrighted music on Twitch again? Hecturnus, go listen to my VOD. And you'll find that it is not there. It's not on my VOD or any of the exports to YouTube. So you can only hear it through the live stream, and that's how you can do it. They don't really care about the live stream element. They care about it being recorded and people listening to it over and over again. So that's how I have it set up. Anyway, we've got game number 2 here. Perfect couple against Sal's. And we have something that looks a lot like Compass, which was featured in the Wandering Warriors Cup, if you guys remember that, way back in January. This is a little bit different from Compass, though. You start with the 2 fishing ships, like you did there. You start with 3 villagers, and you go and build a dock immediately. And what the fuck is this? Did my man ACCM just land on another island and think that it was the mainland? He did, didn't he? He did. He definitely did. He definitely did. He didn't land here to lame this Vil because he saw the Vil and he took off again. Damn, dude. Anyway, you start with the Vils here. Start with the 2 fishing ships, and then you got to make your way to the sides and do this stuff. And is this a re? What is going on over here? BadBoy and Classicpro going to the same island. Persians against Italians. I mean, if the TCs can range, we know who's going to win this TC battle. Over on this side. I have never seen this. Oh my god. They are going to cohabitate this island to the left. And they're going to have to share that gold or something. They're going to have to figure out something. Roommates over here. Roommates. Anyway, you got to go set up your TC. You do have the 2 fishing ships, so you can go onto wood right away. Start looking for some extra food, and there's plenty of food on this map. There's a lot of hunt, and there's a lot of shorefish back over in this side. This is so weird over here. ACCM super slow with the TC because he went to the island over here from Vinchester. Vinchester down here with a quick TC, and he is just going to be chopping wood at the moment. And now he's going out to go try and get this boar. I wonder if he gets loom or if he's going to block with the sheep. Players nowadays, with the servers on DE being as good as they are, a lot of times just risk it with no loom. Go out here, and if they need to, they can just pull the house trick, which isn't that difficult with the lag situation currently being as it is. Can they see each other? Good question. Okay, well, BadBoy knows about Classicpro, but Classicpro does not know about BadBoy. Classicpro has no idea that BadBoy is there. And Vinchester uses the sheep to block that boar. Great stuff from Vinchester there. He's going to be able to clear this up. ACCM is playing as the Malians, which is a great hybrid map civ because you save wood on all of your buildings, which means you can get the fishing ships out faster, although his TC was up a lot slower. BadBoy playing as Italians, which is also a great water civ. Fishing ships and navy costs a little bit less, and the text in the dock as well, and you can go up to the next stage cheaper. And Classicpro playing as Persians, also great hybrid civ. You start with a little bit more extra resources at the beginning. Your TCs and docks produce faster in the feudal age, and they have more HP. And then Vinchester also playing as the Italians, which we mentioned before. Players now getting the boars in, except for ACCM, who has a shorefish here and here that he can take, which is great. But right now he's just simply taking a sheep, and he's going to have to go a long way for the boars back here. Classicpro now Xing the TC. From BadBoy? Oh, he was Xing here? He said maybe there's a TC here, because they've been looking. And I think he lost his sheep. I think he lost his sheep here. He's probably like, yeah, that guy's here. He doesn't know about the TC, though. Might just be a random villager running around. I don't know. What did I miss? I heard there was a whale story. No. My go live notification was just, I was musing. I was wondering what would happen if a cover your ears, if a blue whale went off Niagara Falls. I don't think it's like quite high enough and there's water there like to explode. It would definitely die, but I don't think it would explode. I think you would need to drop it from like at least like 500, like, it's a big animal. 300 feet, 500 feet, maybe 1,000 feet in the air. Feudal Age on the way from Classicpro. Feudal Age on the way from Vinchester as well. Feudal Age now on the way from BadBoy, and ACCM kind of stalling behind a little bit. And now Classicpro is going to be like, yeah, there's a TC there. He just X'd. You can see it. You can see it. There's a TC there. I kind of need gold for stuff. I'm going to go out here. Oh, man. That's so ridiculous, dude. Have you ever seen those vids of beached whales exploding? Yep, but those are like whales that have been dead for a long time and they're like fermenting, you know? They're like stewing in their own juice. What is this from Vinchester? Okay, it's too cheap. I got way too excited about that. He's sending them over to Classicpro. Dude, he's airdropping these sheep over to Classicpro. All right, I see it. I was thinking he was coming over with Vills or something. Classicpro is going to have himself some food, though. And he's going for fire galleys right away. Vinchester going into galley production. So he's going to try and snipe the fish. ACCM still 30 seconds away from the next stage. And BadBoy also 15 seconds away. So perfect couple. Slower to the feudal age than the Sal's boys. Water dropping, not air dropping. Okay. Okay. Technically, yes. Well, actually. Doc at the front here from Classicpro. And he's going to be over here hitting the fish from BadBoy right away. Do you see the video where the beach wildlife people tried to remove a dead whale? Yes, the most American solution to the problem ever. That video is famous, dude. That video is viral. From like the 70s. Where they just stuff it full of explosives and blow it up. Gotta love it, dude. Gotta love it. You know, you can hate the Americans all you want, but damn, man. They come they are a good time. They are a good time. I will say it. They are a good time. All right, Blacksmith over here from Vinchester, and he's gone for a forward dock as well. Now, he's gone for the galley approach, as we see two sheep from ACCM over here now. And the galley approach works once you have like 6 galleys with fletching. Then you can, if you have good micro, you can push away the fire galleys. And he's already managing to do a pretty good job there. And Classicpro clearing up the fish from BadBoy as well. Did you watch the Family Guy meme video trying to return the whale to the ocean and killing it brutally instead? No. Maybe I've seen that. I remember in South Park when they had the Mexican Space Agency send the killer whale to the moon. The end of the episode is just dead on the moon. Oh, that was great. All right, so Classicpro already harassing ACCM at home. And the TC does, like, really limited damage to these fire galleys. So that's 6 idle villagers, right, in that TC. And it's barely even taking out this fire galley. Meanwhile, Vinchester with a ton of galleys over on this side. Over on that side, oh my goodness, we got a tower rush here from BadBoy. BadBoy is cutting off the wood line from Classicpro, but Classicpro goes for a tower of his own. Walls in these villagers with stone walls behind. And now it's going to be tough for BadBoy to get out safely. He's going to have to win this tower fight. He's on stone right now, which Classicpro is not. So at the end of the day, he should have a lot more stone to repair. Classicpro only with 43 in the bank. But right now, it looks like the advantage is firmly in Sal's favor. 16 military versus 4. 55 eco units versus 49. As the ACCM comes out here with a good demo. Classicpro losing a villager. BadBoy still repairing here. BadBoy needs to hop in. He does. Scale of 1 to 10, should yellow go for a TC drop on blue? If he was a Giga Chad, yes, but the problem is he's already ahead, right? Why would you go for a TC drop if you're already beating your opponent? He's got 5 fishing ships versus 1, 25 vills versus 23, and 2 fire galleys still on the field, although he's not producing anymore, and BadBoy started queuing up more now, too. To be twice ahead? Okay. Alright, so ACCM going for the landing. He realizes water is lost. He's made an archer range over there, and he's sending another villager this way. And Vinchester should know this is coming. Look, he's already got outposts here. He's already got outposts. He sees this archer with the transport ship, so that's good scouting from him. And he's going to wall this off, but that's a little bit too late as ACCM is already inside. And he goes for an archer range, or no, a barracks of his own, so it's going to be a while before he can get some counter units on land here. And he's going for a tower on the gold, which is very smart. TC will protect this wood line. The tower will protect the gold over here. And now there's the archer range. As Classicpro comes back over here. Classicpro comes back over here to re-wall this. The tower is still up here, though, from BadBoy. And there's only 9 stone left in the bank for Classicpro. And he can no longer garrison this tower. And he's out of stone. He is out of stone. It's good harassment here from BadBoy. He's doing all he can, honestly. Meanwhile, ACCM still looking for opportunities, getting fletching right now. Is anyone going to click up to the next stage? If anyone is, it's going to be Vinchester or Classicpro. Classicpro with a ton of gold in the bank. And now he loses that tower. Needs a market to buy some stone to get rid of this. This is going to be very annoying. Can still range these vills. Can kind of range this. Classicpro needs to abandon this position. Damn, dude. This tower, bro. This tower actually did its job. I did not think it was really going to do anything after he got those vills walled in, but holy. Classicpro is a migrant now. Can Classic Vill rush the tower from the right side? He might be able to, yeah. BadBoy could wall that in, though, but yeah, he could. Or no, those are stone walls from BadBoy. Those aren't stone walls from Classicpro. Those are from BadBoy. As BadBoy begins to work on this wall, and the archer is now out from Classicpro. BadBoy is going to need to garrison in there, try and kill that. Vinchester now on the way to the Castle Age. ACCM building up the res, so is BadBoy. But right now it's Vinchester up, and the next closest is probably Classicpro with all that gold. But ACCM is looped around to this side with the archers. And he's going to find this gold. Oh, no. Classicpro does have an archer range, so he can go for skirmishers. And Vinchester will have some skirms behind, so he should be fine. Okay. This is all right. BadBoy didn't have fletching this whole time for that tower, by the way. Good micro here from ACCM. Wow. BadBoy with archers of his own now. He's looping around this way. Classicpro might be in trouble. He's going for a market because he has so much gold and needs a balance. Doesn't have enough now to buy his way up to the next stage. And he's going for another tower here. Looks like he purchased stone instead. Double market? Yeah. That's how you know things are rough. You went for a double market in the same screen. And now the archers from both ACCM and Classicpro are on this side. Vinchester's going to need to carry here. Classicpro's going to be in a really rough spot. I mean, he hasn't even noticed this. Notices now. ACCM all over the place. Classicpro trying to wall this army in. Kills a couple of them. The archers were weak, so that's good from him. But he loses another villager back here. Down to 36 vills, but that's still more than BadBoy has. As ACCM now clicks up to the Castle Age. Vinchester going for that second TC in the back. And Vinchester still with water control and has 9 fishing ships behind all of this. Eco KD for BadBoy Classicpro. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Eco KD, Vinchester 7-1, Classicpro 9-11. A lot of those for fishing ships, though. 7-10 for BadBoy and 5-6 for ACCM. Dude, if BadBoy can get like a castle here, that would be so good. I guess Classicpro can just run to Vinchester's island, though. And Vinchester has control over here now, kind of. He's building that with 1 TC, but there's archers over here from ACCM. So War Galley is in from Vinchester. Archers will need to run away. Good job from ACCM to notice that right away. And he's going for the cavalry armor. So there's a switch somewhere around here. Where is that stable? Oh my god. He's repairing. Oh my god, Vinchester. Trying to take out the TC, and ACCM needs to be careful here. He needs to repair. Okay, good. War galleys doing a lot of damage versus TCs. Idle villagers back here for ACCM. BadBoy now on the way to Castle Age. So is Classicpro. And wow. A dock over here from ACCM. Sneaky, sneaky. Very sneaky. What round is this? Quarterfinals, my friend. It is quarterfinals. And Vinchester is going to find this with his Italian cav archer. Looks like BadBoy tried to go for a tower or something over there. He's got another villager still wandering around on this side. Outposts everywhere. It's the battle for vision over here on this side. Look at Classicpro. He can see everything. BadBoy, he can see everything. The problem for ACCM and BadBoy here is that they do not have water control. So it's going to be very, very tough for them. They need to absolutely clear Classicpro, which I don't think they can do. And then they can 2v1. They can try and 2v1 Vinchester. But ACCM has had no TC gameplay for the last 2.5 minutes. So his eco is going to really lag behind. Does have fire ships out this way, and Vinchester has lost all but 2 of his fishing ships. And ACCM still has 4 alive, although they're, you know, just taking this stuff back here. Knights on the map are going to be nasty. Yep, and Knights are coming out from Classicpro. Artie with the +1 armor. Second TC over here from BadBoy. BadBoy is on stone, and he is Italian, so if he does get a castle, he can go Genoese Expo, and then the Knights won't be so nasty anymore. Take a look at the resources. How much stone does he have? 440, and a castle right here could be devastating. Although Classicpro will have a mangonel, so I don't think you can put a castle right there. I think you're going to have to put a castle somewhere else. Unless the mangonel goes down, and then you can YOLO it. Or if the mangonel is on the other side, then you can YOLO it. I think you can YOLO it now. That mangonel is out of position. Third TC for ACCM. He's added 2 up here. And now the war galleys are over here. You can't go for the castle. And the mangonel is moving over on this side too. Don't Persian TC plus Rams wreck castle? Persian TC does negligible damage to a castle. And if you go for Rams, your opponent can just go for a siege workshop behind. Make a mangonel. Wasted investment. He's going to go for the castle over here, though. And the mangonels are out of position. They're being blocked by the villagers. We see the barracks delete there from Classicpro to get better pathing. And the mangonels, are they going to make it in time? The castle is at 50%. BadBoy microing the villagers away. Classicpro taking out 2 of them there. Trying to distract with the archers. Castle's at 77%, 80% now. Knight cannot get converted here. The Knight cannot get converted. Castle is at 95%. Castle over here for Vinchester. BadBoy trying to complete it, and BadBoy will get the castle up, but he's down to 35 vills now. He is a full 14 villagers behind Classicpro. And his TC is being taken out. This might give ACCM some time, though, to reboom back here. Vinchester at 71 vills. ACCM at 60. BadBoy is... I mean, in an ideal world, BadBoy would want to try and go like Imperial Age here and start trapping stuff down. But we can look at his resources right now. 27 on wood, 3 on food, 0 on gold, 0 on stone. That's not good. He's going for another TC back here. He's trying to deny this castle over here from Vinchester, which he's actually not doing a bad job of. He's got knights out now. He's got monks out now. And Vinchester doesn't have that many vills over here. The castle might be denied, honestly. 96%. Vinchester has no more vills over here. Your allies can't build your castles for you, and Vinchester sends 5 more vills. That castle is at 97%. Classicpro needs to be careful not to give the monks or give the knights over to the monks from BadBoy. But BadBoy retreating now. He's going to see the vills coming in. He's going to continue to try and deny this. It's not going to be denied. He's going to lose his military here. Yep. Needs to retreat. Monks going down. Skirms and archers going down. Not good at all. Even a handcart coming in for Vinchester. The eco for him is insane. And he's Italian, so he can already basically click up to the Imperial Age. Also shutting off everything that ACCM has on this island with the Navy. ACCM no longer with a villager over here. That got killed by the Cav Archer. And he's stuck. He is hard stuck on his own island. How are archers against castles? Underwhelming. They do not whelm, that's for sure. Alright, Persian TC over here. Being built, and Vinchester going for the house wall to try and keep that safe. We got Genoese Expo, though, ranging the villagers, and that TC is going to need to be abandoned. Classicpro, though, with a lot of knights. Even against Genoese Expo, without a monk here, he might be able to dive on that. They do. Oh, man, they're so good against knights. They are so good against knights. Look at the numbers here. 4 Genoese Expo against 4 knights, or 5 knights. And the knights still have to run away. Nerf Genbo? I think Genbo is a really... It's a good unit. It is a really good unit. But it doesn't need to be nerfed. It fills a niche, right? I think it's the only Pierce range unit in the game that is effective against cavalry, right? The other one is Mamluk, and that's melee. Genbo is a whelming unit. It does whelm. It does whelm. And look at ACCM managed to sneak. He managed to sneak barracks over here, and he's going for condos. He's on the way up to Imp. Vinchester reaches right now. He goes for infantry armor as well. And Vinchester's going to be going for condos over here. ACCM is going to be going for condos over here. I think Vinchester might be able to wipe ACCM on this side. And ACCM, I don't know if he's going to be able to kill Classicpro fast enough over on this area. Classicpro somehow has 78 villagers, by the way. In this little area. 78 villagers. Camel Archer against Cavalry Archers, which are mounted units too. Okay, Asher, but that's a Cavalry Archer. That's not Cavalry. It includes Cavalry. But it is not. What? We're going to see champions here? Oh, yeah, he's Maliant. Sorry, he's Malians. Malians, but still, like, why not just go for condos? Why not go for condos? You have the Malian armor on them anyway. And you get them immediately. I guess he wants to start massing before he gets to Imperial Age. Knights are now coming in from Classicpro. That's going to be able to deny the castle. Another castle coming up over here from Vinchester. Yeah, Malian condos are sick. And now we've got men-at-arms. We're speaking about being whelmed. I think Classicpro is going to be super whelmed by this unit right here. BadBoy pushing in with the Mangonels, with the Genbos. This is a Persian TC. It'll last a very long time. Castle was denied for a second, and now the Condotieros are in. And the castle is going to be up from Vinchester, and this is very difficult. Thank you, Brian, for denying that pyramid from Hoyo. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Vinchester with a castle over here now. Last armor upgrade coming in for the longswords. Why not just go for condos? ACCM needs some Gebettos over on this side, I think. You have the castle. Doesn't have the res, though. 50 on food, but he's struggling for food income still. And this is all exposed back here as well. On this side, Malian Longsword, soon to be two-handed swordsman in 40 seconds. Tanking arrow fire. Still working on this TC over here is BadBoy. Doesn't notice this castle yet. I think he sees it, but he doesn't notice it. And ACCM calls the GG. As the castle comes up here, the raids come into his base. Vinchester calling the NN Classic. And Classicpro calling GG as well as BadBoy. Well played, guys. Well played, Sal's. They tie the series up. This is going to be a good one. I have never seen on a map like this, Compass or whatever. Granted, I only saw Compass in 1v1s, but people landing on the same island, that's kind of nuts. Yo, Anonymous, thank you for the gifted subs. That's 11 gifted. I wonder who that might be. Haha. That's the Russian letter on the G's key for people wondering. So he has to hit the alt button before he can go into G. All right, KD much better for... Oh my god, dude. If you gift anonymously, it just replays over and over and over again for every sub. Villager Max, better for ACCM, surprisingly, but Vinchester was in a much better position there, holding the water control. Classicpro soaking all the damage. Vinchester getting this castle up, which really helped. And Vinchester controlling the water, which obviously helped as well. Have you watched Shorzy? No, not yet. Not yet, no. I'll get there eventually. You should have never mentioned this. Well, it's pretty obvious. Oh, Saseke, you're here, huh? I didn't see you there, man. I never would have suspected. Someone just gifted 11 subs anonymously. It's amazing. It's like they wanted to be you or something. Don't forget to vote today. Oh, it's election day. Fuck. Okay. I guess I will vote after the stream when it's really busy. I thought it was like tomorrow or something. I got my voter card, but I completely forgot about it. Let's see. It is voting day today. Okay. Polls open until 9? Yeah. I'll get there. It's only the provincial election anyway, but... Thank you for reminding me. I would be very upset with myself if I did not vote. You live in Ontario? Yep. Municipal or what? No, provincial. Who are you voting for? Well, that's none of your business, my friend. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I'm not terribly happy with any of the provincial parties. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I will say over COVID, for any Ontario, you guys, most of you aren't from Ontario. Doug Ford did impress me with his ability to shut up and listen to the experts. I didn't think it was possible. His brother never would have been able to shut up and listen to people. I didn't think it was possible. I thought his mouth was too big to shut up. There's one called Duck? No, Doug, not Duck. Okay, you remember way back in the day, Rob Ford. Remember it went viral. This was like 2012, 13, something like that. He went viral because he was the mayor of Toronto and he was caught smoking crack. Not once, but twice. Not cocaine, crack. Karak. Matification, thank you for the 10 gifted, dude. Thank you so much. Holy, this guy just whips it out occasionally and flops it around. And then he died from stomach cancer. He was the mayor of Toronto. And then his brother came along and became the premier of the province. I shit you not. Our crack smoking mayor, his brother, became premier of the province. Talk about a success story. Yep. He's actually done a better job than I thought he would have. I'm still not impressed with him, but he's done a better job than I expected. He's more serious than his brother was. Rob Ford, though, I will say, Rob Ford, he was a blowhard. He was literally a crack addict. But he was a very nice person. I remember meeting him once. I went to a Jays game and we had really good seats, like right down near the home plate, like right behind it. And he was just down there. He was sitting in our seats when we arrived, and we were like, these are ours. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just kind of like, you know, I have a pass for these games, and I just sit in the seats, and if it's someone else's, then I'll move to an empty one because there's always a lot of empty seats here on a weekday. We're like, oh yeah, that's cool, whatever. So he sat beside us, and we didn't fully realize who he was for like 5 minutes. We were just talking baseball with him. He was a really nice guy. And then my dad kind of nudges me, and he's whispering in my ear. He's like, that's Rob Ford. It was really cool, I thought. But he was a super charming, very nice guy for the 10, 20 minutes we were talking to him. He didn't come across the way he did in when you see him on TV. That's the same for most people, I think. I think most politicians, they're probably, all the ones I've met have been quite charming in real life. At least the successful ones. The municipal ones, whew, they fight their little battles, and sometimes they're just 100% sleaze, but. Okay, so they started the game and then they went back again, so something was wrong. Did you buy him a Molson? Fuck no, dude. He was trying to mooch our seats. Yeah, but that's Nigel Farage, man. Like, Yoshi, did you expect anything different from that guy? That is a different level of human being right there. Labatt is better anyway. Oh God, Labatt Blue. Oh. Oh man, I don't even know if anyone still drinks that beer. Dave, will you DoorDash me a pepperoni hot pocket? Bro, if you're going to ask me to DoorDash you something, make it better than a pepperoni hot pocket. Would you vote for me if I run? No. Nigel Farage, he always struck me as the kind of guy. Is it Farage or Farage? I don't know how to say his last name. He always struck me as the kind of guy that grew up in like the old school kind of British mentality. You know, like one of those families that still is under the impression that the British run the world and everyone is beneath them, that didn't go to the proper school and all that stuff. And he probably treats people like dirt. That's the impression I got. I might be wrong with that, but damn Brits? No. It's not all Brits. It's a certain subset of the population. It's still slowly working its way out of the gene pool. Wait, so we don't own India anymore? Yeah, exactly. Which AoE player would you vote for? I'd probably vote for Viper. He seems like a reasonable dude. He'd be like completely middle of the road. He would not make any drastic decisions. You know, just be mellow the whole way. No spicy headlines with Viper in charge, that's for sure. All right, so we've got ourselves Rivulet, and Rivulet has a river running right down from the mountains. We can see the glaciers up here, and we've got a glacial river coming right down the middle here. Some deep fish in there, some marshland, and then we have a lake down here with a lot of fish, but it doesn't have much surface area for the shoreline. So players are going to have to share, and it's going to get a little bit greasy there. We've also got this rocky outcropping here. I don't know if you have to go through the river to walk through that. Maybe. I don't know if you can get through these rocks, but there's even an ibex chilling on here, hanging off the cliff. You love to see that. Love to see that. And both teams start with an inside player and an outside player, the flank and the pocket. BadBoy playing as the Mongols, ACCM playing as Persians. Malians for Vinchester, which we saw last game from ACCM, and Berbers for Classicpro. Now, I like the civs for Vinchester and Classicpro better than ACCM BadBoy here. As we see BadBoy coming forward once again and laming the boar now from Vinchester. He did it against Classicpro in the first game and they won, so maybe he's going to get back to it and hope for the best. Most realistic AoE wildlife moment ever. Actually up there, yeah. Actually up there. Mongols flank, Yeah, I think he wants to get up quickly. And with this boar, it's going to really help him. He needs to make sure it doesn't get out of range. He's getting close. He's getting close. BadBoy. Oh, okay, he goes back. Vinchester sees the boar now. And Vinchester shouldn't be able to stall this. BadBoy. Just stay. Stay. Good boy. I mean, BadBoy. Stay. Good boy. Stay. Good boy. Stay. BadBoy. 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 You let the boy. Yeah, BadBoy. You let the boar go back. That was a good block from Vinchester. That was really good from Vinch. Very, very good. And BadBoy is only going to get those two boars in unless Vinchester steals this. He does, and now, oh, how the turntables. Oh, how the turntables. BadBoy was laming the boar from Vinchester. It looked for a moment like it was going to be 3-1 boar advantage for BadBoy, and now simply nothing. And BadBoy is going to have to go over here and take these ibex over on the side. There's also some deer over here, looks like, and some berries that you can go to. We've got a dock over here from ACCM. He's built himself a nice little cage in here. Nice little cage. It's not the simple walls around the villa. He's made himself a whole enclosure, which is interesting. But like I was saying with the civs, I like Vinchester and Classicpro's better. Classicpro with the Berbers will be able to follow up in Castle Age with some cavalry. Cheap knights, cheap camels. And oh my god, BadBoy is going back for that scout. Or for the boar. He's doing it again. And Vinchester knows that scout is super low HP. He can just attack this, honestly. One hit away from death. Is BadBoy sending a villager or something? He's still so far and he's running away. Vinchester's boar once again will go back to his base. BadBoy will be sitting under here with no food. Oh, God. Oh, this is a disaster. Look at this TC. There is no food underneath this TC. He is only over here with 5 villagers. Does not have a dock. And goes for farms and straggler trees. This is... Oh, man. This is... Oh, jeez. And now he's bringing sheep over. Classicpro might be able to kill these sheep. He tried. He was thinking about he was definitely thinking about it. He was definitely thinking about it. He knows what the problem is for BadBoy. He could see the TC with no food underneath there. And Classicpro is a minute away from Feudal Age. I'm surprised Classicpro didn't go for the dock here, but actually no, I guess not. The pond's only big enough for a few, and Vinchester is already docking, so he's going to be able to contest that. But it's going to be scouts from Classicpro coming across, and that's a 19 population up. Like, that's a really quick up. Gonna go finish this barracks. He'll have enough wood for his stable once he reaches Feudal Age. Finish the barracks, bro. Why are you going up so quick? Why are you going up so quick if your barracks isn't even going to be completed? Okay, and now a stable right here. Bop, there we go. Meanwhile, on this side, harassment coming in from Classicpro. BadBoy is finally on the way to the Feudal Age. BadBoy is at 23 vills right now. He went up 24 population with Mongols, folks. And now goes for Woloffs here. 24 population. It's not good. It's actually terrible. You're picking Mongols here so you can get super aggressive, blame your opponent, go up quickly, and start harassing them immediately. And instead, you are the last one up, and you really have no means to punish them whatsoever. ACCM going for fire galleys right away. Even third dock for ACCM. Vinchester is still not up, and I think ACCM should be able to just completely clear all of this on water. He should have seen the lame coming too. Well, he went out for that boar pretty quickly. He knew the scout from Vinch was here. He had the boar under his TC, and he immediately went out for this one. But it wasn't in time. Vinch has 2 fire galleys queued. Oh, he's got 2 docks as well. But ACCM has a scout over here. That villager's going to go down. He's going to have to pull it towards the water. Hope the fire galleys are out in time or wall in the Ville, but he doesn't do that. Good stuff from ACCM. Taking out that Ville, already harassing the fishing ships. And going for a little wall. He's actually walled himself into the corner here. This is nice from ACCM. Also nice from Classicpro to get the walls down here. And this is a little egg that BadBoy has laid. And he's going to try and hatch into a beautiful chicken. But not yet. Only has archers and spearmen currently. And production buildings are down here away from his eco. But nearby to the eco from Classicpro. The deer villagers and the berry villagers down here. So could do some decent harassment, especially since Classicpro only has scouts over here. And we already have 2 spearmen on the field from BadBoy. So BadBoy doing what he can. Doing what he can in this situation. And they haven't really punished him for the super late up yet. Same amount of villagers as Classicpro. And 1 more Ville than Vinchester. And the military numbers actually aren't looking terrible. He might be able to pick this off too. Tower here from Classicpro. He didn't want to be he didn't want to have to do that. That's for sure. Did not want to be forced into a tower over in the middle of 2 berry patches. Okay, scout will finally go down there from BadBoy. Tower will go up, so he's going to be able to defend, but the archers can sit over here, pick away at the berries. Can kind of sit over here, pick away at the berries. Deny these berries as well, so that tower is just to temporarily keep the villagers safe. And you can see Classicpro signaling right here. He's maybe saying to Vinchester, hey man, bring your navy over to this side, and Vinch is like, dude, I'm busy. I am extremely busy with the navy from ACCM right now. ACCM actually in the best position in this game. 33 vills for him. Still has 7 fishing ships alive. Resources looking really good. He's fully walled at the back, and he's not going into land military. He's just full focusing on the water right now. Vinchester even forced to go into some archers of his own. So BadBoy is doing work. Honestly, he had a late uptime, really bad start, but he's distracting 2 players on land. And his ally is just going to be able to take full control of all of these fish at the bottom. So he's kind of playing like the Licks role a little bit right now. I feel like Yo and Licks would be so good on this map. Yo would do the same style of thing that ACCM is doing right now, booming up and water control. And Licks would be just all up in Vinchester and Classicpro's grill. Vinch laid an egg too. Yeah, but his egg is kind of cracked. Like, he's got his head poking out here. He's building those, you know, early muscles. Yep, that's right. He's hatching. I wonder who sat on top. Who incubated Vinchester's egg? That's the question. Who incubated that egg? Do we know? Yo, mama? Correct. My mother incubated that egg. Yes, okay. This is great. Yo, Licks is my favorite doubles team. They're the most effective doubles team, that's for sure. They're just crazy good. Alright, more archers here from BadBoy. 10 archers on the field right now. Demos coming out from Vinchester over on this side. Not even going to be able to clear these up, though. And Vinchester now looping around finally to BadBoy's eco. They haven't even been able to really scratch this eco at all. They haven't been able to touch this stuff either. BadBoy has been really good since that start on this map. Classicpro finishing the wall off at exactly the right time as the archers come in. But ACCM is on the way to the Castle Age. ACCM has been unhit this game. Classicpro saving that villager at 1 HP. You love to see it. He's completely unhit this game at home. Going for another stable. Take a look at the res from Classicpro. He can click up anytime now. And BadBoy getting his army cleared up here by Vinchester. So good stuff from Vinchester. Good stuff from Classicpro. Right now they have the map control. But it's not going to last for very long because ACCM is 40 seconds away from Castle Age. Double stable. Armor coming in. Bloodlines is already in. And he has the fish. And he's adding more fish. And there's still plenty of resources left in this pond at the bottom. ACCM about to kill all. It's gonna, I mean, this will delay him, right? These units will delay him. You're gonna need like 4 knights to clear this up. Actually, with the archers here from BadBoy and +2, maybe only 2 knights. Yeah, now that the archers are dead from Vinchester, probably only 2 knights. BadBoy pulling this stuff away in. ACCM coming over here immediately. BadBoy good micro there with the archers. Take out the range units from Vinchester, and the knights will clear all of this stuff up. And BadBoy will have a couple of archers left over. He's on the way to Castle Age. This is incredible play from BadBoy, honestly. After that start, to do the harassment he did, to keep himself safe at home, and to be on the way to Castle Age before Vinchester is really, really good. He was in such a rough position there. I guess the hunt down here really helped him with Mongols. But it was looking bad for BadBoy. This just looks dumb, right? Like, that just looks dumb. Those fire galleys sailing their way up the cliff. That's like going up a waterfall in a boat. Only in a cartoon would that happen. When you're BadBoy, bad is good. Mm-hmm. Demo now sailing up the waterfall. BadBoy in the Castle Age goes for a university. He's got a lot of archers, and the archers are going to head in here. And look at this. Knights are into the TC. Classicpro trying to wall them out. He does get the TC up at the end of the day. He's sitting at 39 vills. The pocket on the other side, ACCM, is at 52 vills with 10 fishing ships. And BadBoy is even ahead of Vinchester right now. This game is, it's going to be really rough for Sal's. Eco lead in favor of Perfect Couple. Military lead in favor of them. Faster to the Castle Age. Ballistics already on the way for BadBoy. This is quite the performance and quite the recovery from the Vietnamese boys. Wind is strong there? I guess it is. It would have to be. Looks like it's going to be 2-0 or 2-1 after this. Great. That's just... that's a great call out right there. It's a hot take. Chemical? Is that you? Great micro here from BadBoy. With ballistics. Easy to micro against a player without ballistics, but taking some good trades. Vinchester still stuck behind the walls. Classicpro goes for that second TC, but ACCM already on the third. And he's got 15 knights already with +2. 11 knights on the field for Classicpro right now. It's only a chemical comment if you get tagged. True. Actually true. 15 crossbows for both Classicpro and... or no, sorry. Vinchester and BadBoy. Oh my god. Dude, Vinchester just had a heart attack. He just had a heart attack. That demo was coming up the waterfall hot. And Vinch is going to lose all the crossbows anyway. BadBoy has found himself a beautiful place to sit. And BadBoy now has thumb ring with 15 crossbows. Only 4 crossbows on the field for Vinchester. This might be a GG moment incoming, honestly. The army control here, the army numbers are just overwhelming for Perfect Couple. Forward Siege Workshop potential for BadBoy. He's gone for that second TC, but I think if they add Siege here, it's going to be really brutal for Sal's. What's in the north? Just snow? It's a glacier, my friend. It's a glacier. With a bunch of ice deer up there. And this is the military for Sal's. Going down the drain. All dying. Perfect micro here from BadBoy. Sniping the crossbows and the villagers as he sees them. Vinchester wasting his time, honestly, saving that. Like, is it really worth all the attention there? You just spent 20 seconds clicking a villager back and forth. And you still lost some crossbows. They're trying to see if they can make it happen right now, but it's just getting increasingly difficult. And BadBoy, I mean, I'm super impressed with the recovery from BadBoy here. He's been such a factor in this game, right? ACCM, you win the water, and then the boom up into knights is relatively easy, especially if your opponent is only going 2 dock and is later up than you to Feudal Age. You win the water, easy, and then you boom up behind. But BadBoy has just been such a factor in this game, considering his start. And now he's going for the Siege Workshop. 2 villagers building that as well. Wants to expedite that, and they've got such a fantastic position to push in. Classicpro and Vinchester cannot fight together because of the walls from Vinchester. And they have to continue fighting here. They can't let BadBoy and ACCM simply sit in this area. How did BadBoy not die? I don't know. Maybe Scouts was just the wrong play from Classicpro. What did the Scouts do? They helped against 1 archer army in Feudal Age? That's it? Maybe it should have been Classicpro going on water. Maybe you don't have your flank player going on water. Maybe that's it. Mangonel now out from BadBoy. 72 vills for him. 99. Getting a handcart now, ACCM. He's got all the Castle Age eco upgrades. I mean, his economy is kind of nuts right now, honestly. With 10 fishing ships as well. Don't know if he has gill nets, but... yeah, this is 37 knights. 40 knights now. 40 knights, 105 villagers, 10 fishing ships, all the eco upgrades. This is over, dude. Sal's is going to take one last fight and call GG here. That's a crazy performance from Perfect Couple. That is just overwhelming. Great stuff. They take game number 3. It is 2-1 now in favor of Perfect Couple. BadBoy, I am super impressed with what you just did there, my friend. Really, really impressed. The way he managed, like he had 10 villas here taking straggler trees. And he was busy building a mill down here. He had no dock. The way he recovered from that was phenomenal. And then distracting the land militaries over here, forcing Vinchester into an archer range, which meant less wood and gold to spend on the ships down here. Meant that ACCM could firmly win water. And he never got hit at home either. That is just good. That was great. I will rebuild my points, I promise. Oh, you're down bad with Straggler Tree. I see. You're both at the bottom. That's right. BadBoy with the best KD. BadBoy with 37 military. Damn, dude. See this little dip here? It's like where he had no vills on food. He just dips right down. Good stuff. All right, update the score. 2-1. It's been a good set so far, honestly. It's been a really good set. Shit. I told, oh, for fuck's cock, dude. I'm terrible. I told Nova, so basically after the last time he messaged me, I said, I'll hit you up the next set I'm going to cast, and then I completely forgot to hit him up today. Fuck. Jared goes boom. Thank you for the tier 1, dude. Is there another set after this? So rude. I know. I'm fucking awful, honestly. Is there another set after this? I don't want to jump in with him now because we're already 3 games in. There is actually. No, that's 2nd division. That's 2nd division. That's not the main event. Swami A versus GLA is tomorrow. Okay, I'll do that with him, or I'll message him and ask him. All right, let's look at the maps here. That was Rivulet. They won that. Takashima was won by Sal's, and now we have Lagoon coming up. Looks like there's some water in the middle. And then buildable marsh terrain on the outside. I'm trying to like see all of this just from this tiny little icon. Maybe we'll see some big demo shots. Who knows? Thank you for the follows, by the way. Appreciate it. Welcome. Waiting for the next game. Kiss a homie followers. Yep. You are now homies that I would be proud to kiss. Why is the draft asymmetric? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe the lower seed bans maps. That might be it. Maybe the lower seed just bans a bunch of maps. I don't know. Don't dance game that, Yoshi. Yoshi's gonna come in here and dance game kissing a homie. It is Pride Month, Yoshi. Okay, I want to see some goddamn respect. No, I'm dance gaming Dave kissing me. You would be proud to receive a kiss from me. You would be ecstatic. Kissing homie is better than kissing a stranger? Exactly. Just because it's Pride Month doesn't mean people should be forced to accept unwanted content. Okay. It's a homie. Homies always want the contact. Exactly. "20 seconds. We're going to go into Lagoon. Sal's really needs this win. It's quarterfinals. They could be out. Well, if you're kissing all your followers, I don't want that. You'll probably have a disease. Now you're projecting. Now you're just projecting, Yoshi. Okay, here we go. Lagoon, and we've got this wonderful build, marsh build terrain, whatever it's called, water building terrain. And then in the middle, we have this terrain here. This is not a pretty map. This is a, I'm going to say it right now. This map ugly. Like, this map ugly. I'm already not enjoying looking at it. It might play nicely, but she ugly. It is ugly. Thank you. Thank you. There's a lot of beach terrain. There's a lot of this buildable water terrain. There's some stuff over here that I'm not sure if you can build on either. It looks like just a very confusing, very hard to play map. You also start with outposts, so you have a lot of vision. Enough vision to see this crocodile as well. And let's look at the civs here. Classicpro starting over in basically a 1v1 against BadBoy. I mean, he's closer to BadBoy than he is his ally over here. And he's going to be playing as the Vikings. BadBoy will be playing as the Khmer. And BadBoy looks like he's already going to be housed here? Or something? No. Went for that house with 2 villas. He really wanted that up before the lumber camp. Yeah, he forgot the second one. He forgot the second one. So he's going to play as Khmer, which means you can hide in the houses, which should be good. You also don't need the buildings to go up to the next stage, which should be fantastic as well. Not the greatest water civilization, though, and Vikings are really good if they manage to get A, a large number of galleys, or B, a large number of longboats onto the field. They can't make fires, but they do have really, really nice galley line and longboats as well. And then ACCM playing as the Koreans. Can go turtle ship. Can go towers. Save a little bit of wood on some of their units as well. So Korean's pretty nice pick for this map. Is he... What? Apparently the crocodiles are boars. Okay, right. Okay, that would be very confusing if you've never played this map before. You really need useless plant remover mod. I like, you know what? No plants are useless in my eyes. I think all plants have value. Okay? Croc meat? Yep. Croc meat. All right, villagers going up for docks now. ACCM getting a dock over here. He's pushing away the scout from Vinchester. Vinchester was hanging around trying to kill his dock villager. We've got the scout over here from Classicpro trying to kill the dock villager from BadBoy. And BadBoy walling her in. He can't access that fish yet, but he does have the dock up. Classicpro also going for the dock over here. And all 4 players will contest water as ACCM wins that scout battle. Scouts probably won't be the most valuable thing here because you have so many outposts around your base. You're also trying just to fight on the water, and it's very difficult to wall anyway, so having the scout alive shouldn't be that big of a deal. ACCM is only going to be 1 hit away from death as well. Can ships go from center to outer? No. You can see the shoreline all the way around. They cannot move from the central area to the outer area, but I think you can build a dock on the outer area. I would love, honestly, if you can build a dock in the outer area, if you can, I don't know if you can, for your ally to go onto the middle, and then you to just go for a dock here and start demoing the shit out of people. That would be great. Or go for water pressure over here. They can't stop it. They'd have to make a dock of their own. Another crocodile being brought in here from BadBoy. Apparently you start with 2 of those. Trying to take out the scout from Classicpro, and he gets him. Now Vinchester and Classicpro both scoutless. Both scoutless here. Lots of villagers on straggler trees there for ACCM. He finds himself a nice little beach to sit on. Demos to raid, yep. Or just go galleys. Just mass galleys on the outside. Right here. And you can show up at their base with galley raids. And how are they going to stop it? They need navy of their own to stop it. You cannot stop galleys with land units. Not in Feudal Age. And there's going to be some smartass in the chat that says, but spearmen do bonus damage to them. Yes. You try fighting a galley with a spearman and see how well it goes. Demos are more fun than galleys. The problem with demos on this map is that the villagers are out of range. They're on this little beach terrain. Unless the ships can go over here, which I don't think they can. I had Halbs typed out, Dave. Yeah. In Feudal Age. But what about Halbs? Yes. Oh no, BadBoy's scout gets taken out there. It was 1 hit away from death as well. Vinchester now going for wall-offs here. ACCM gets to the Feudal Age first. Vinchester will be right after him. He's still 12 seconds away though. And then Classicpro and BadBoy will reach around the same time. And ACCM goes for the galley approach. So he's going to snipe down the fishing ships over here from Vinchester. Remember, Classicpro can't make fire ships or fire galleys. And he's going for the dock on the outside. He's going for the dock on the outside. This is the strategy from Classicpro, and he's killed the scout from BadBoy. So BadBoy doesn't know about this. And look at this. BadBoy is also being very, very sneaky. Classicpro is being sneaky, and BadBoy is as well. And this is, you know what? Like, this is not the map I would have expected you to go for a sneak stable on. When the person has 3 outposts all around their base, Not the map, definitely. Can you check BadBoy's idle TC time? 57 seconds. So, pretty bad for this stage of the game. Galley's now heading in here. BadBoy trying to go for stone walls. Is it going to be in time, though? I don't think so. He just needs to stone wall. He just needs to hit this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. He needs to hit a lot. It's a bit too many, I think. And the galleys are here, and that's going to be a big problem for him. Big, big problem. However, Classicpro losing a fishing ship. Vinchester trying to defend him. ACCM now going for more galleys, and he will have enough likely to win the water battle here. But these galleys from Classicpro are going to be so tough to stop. And Classicpro now going for an outpost over here. Still has the galleys on this side. Archer range stable over on this side from BadBoy. Like, bruh. He can see you. He didn't notice you. And the scouts are going to be able to do work, but... Okay, one villager down from Classicpro. Okay. I think it was 2 vills down from... nope, BadBoy managed to save the second one. So it's only 1 villager down. And this is what the galleys can do. He move all around the base. I'd love to see him loop around this side, maybe even loop around this side. He can get the ACCM if he goes all the way around. And ACCM has gone for stone walls as well. Galleys defending over here. Scout's still looking for damage. Think he's only gotten 1 villager so far. And Classicpro, why are you not holding this open? Okay, he's coming back. Oh, man. BadBoy could lose a lot here. BadBoy could lose a lot. Classicpro can see this with the outpost that he made. And BadBoy is sending out 6 villagers. And a bunch of those are weak to wall this up. BadBoy. Oh, no. 1 villager down. 2 vills down. Not what you want to see if you are on BadBoy's team here. BadBoy's... I don't know if he's even going to be telling ACCM about this. He's at 1200 score right now. Just lost, what, 5 villagers there. Hasn't really been able to do much damage with his scouts. And look at ACCM. He's stuck inside the docks right now. Has managed to clear up all the other fish from the other team. But BadBoy lost his. ACCM waiting to unpack with those galleys. Or unload or whatever it is. BadBoy even looping another villager around. What is she gonna do? Nothing. She will do nothing because she can do nothing. She's dead. 26 vills for BadBoy right now. 31 for Classicpro. Classicpro has managed to wall all of this stuff off. BadBoy not going for any production there. BadBoy now going onto stone. He has managed to fully stone wall here, so that's something, I guess. But now the wall is gone, so the galleys will get through again. And ACCM ungarrisons his navy, and he should be able to win against this. Koreans are the only civ without demos, I think. So he can't make that. Sorry for clicking over there. I was wondering if one of the new civs didn't have them, but I think it's still Koreans. I think it's still Koreans, the only civ without demo ship. So if he had demo ship, he could have cleared this a lot easier. But still, he's gonna ungarrison these galleys, join him up with the group, and take firm water control. At the back here, though, dock for BadBoy. Farms going up, market going up. Galleys now running under the TC. He just doesn't give a shit. Good walls from BadBoy. Trap them into the TC, but the TC is not doing enough damage to those galleys. And Classicpro can get out, not unscathed, but alive. And still manage to deny the market. Sit on top of this gold. BadBoy is not going up to the Castle Age anytime soon. Vinchester already on the way up there. Still contesting water. And going forward with a dock here. How badass would it be? Siege tower. Okay. Siege tower hop a villager in, go for a dock back here. It's the only correct play, I think. I think that's it. It's a big investment, but it'll pay off. Or just transport ship a vill over here, either or. Galleys are now on ACCM. Oh no, this is over. This is over. Classicpro on the way to Castle Age, and he's got galleys in ACCM's base. ACCM with dock defense on the outside, going for a tower. Villagers will fall here. And they called it GG. Yep. Like I said at the beginning, like, dock on the outside just seems like such a good rush. Why would you ever go for land units here? Why would you ever go for land units in Feudal Age? I don't think that makes sense at all. I feel like the docks reach everything. Like, the naval units reach almost everything on the outside. This is as bad as Water Nomad, yeah. At least the wood lines are out of range of the water, so the demos, you know, you can't hit the wood villagers with the demos, at least. But yeah, that was well played from Classicpro. And Vinchester with good water pressure on the middle kept ACCM busy. I think BadBoy just kind of, they clearly had a strategy there. Stone wall, keep the Navy out. But BadBoy just couldn't get the stone wall down in time. How did ACCM fall behind so many vills? I think he lost quite a few to the galleys. I don't know. Did he have vital TC time? He is very far behind in villagers. That's how. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a 20-minute game in ACCM with 3 minutes and 25 seconds of idle TC time. I propose that Gujara Camel Scouts are a Feudal Age unit which may beat galleys. I don't think so. Are these maps chosen randomly? There's a map pool from each region. So this is, I believe, from Oceania. It's called Lagoon, this map. Classicpro with a good KD. Good stuff there from Sal's. Really good stuff. And we go into game number 5. You know, Oceania is just islands, can't farm in the sea. Well, today you learned. Now we're going to Africa. We're going to Africa. We're going to the Gold Coast here, folks. We're going to feel the rains. You fucking... Take 10 minutes, think about what you've said, and then come back happy. We put Monkey in the fucking pit, okay? Monkey went in the pit. He dissed Toto. Thank you for the follows. Real homies. Appreciate it. Kiss a homie. This is for you, Monkey. Yeah. Be right back. That's what I'm talking about next. That's what I'm talking about. Terra's playing Vivi right now, and Vivi is not playing Gujaras or Burgundians. Imagine. Was your road trip in northern Canada through the northern half of BC or Alberta? No, we flew into Whitehorse, so I skipped. If I were to drive from the part I was in BC all the way up to the Yukon, it would have taken like 15 hours or something. It's a long way. Like, it's a long, long way. And it's all like just through hills on like single lane roads. So it's like better just to fly in. Okay, Monkey Lumps has about another 8 minutes to really think about what he's done. You gonna come to Germany soon? Ah, you're fishing. You're fishing, Shibby. You're fishing. You're fishing. And I am not a fish. This song is so good, they actually named a whole continent after it. True. Actually true. Dave is not a fish, but a large blue whale plummeting through the clouds. What is that? Looks like something called ground. I wonder if it's going to be my friend. That's an excellent part of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy book. I think it's that book, right? Where the whale randomly gets spawned in the atmosphere, and then he's looking for people to keep him company, and he like looks at the ground. He's like, I wonder if it's gonna be my friend. He's like, it's getting closer to me. Hello, friend. I think that's only in the movie. Is it only in the movie? I thought it was in the book as well. I could have sworn it was in the book. It's also in the book. It's in the book. Okay. Modification. Thank you for the gifted sub, dude. Thank you so much. All right. So we have Costa de Oro. I probably butchered that, but that's Gold Coast, if I remember correctly. And this is an African-themed map. Looks a little bit like that rivulet map you had before. A lot more water area, though. Still has a little bit of a creek and a dried riverbed up through the center here where most of the gold is located. Now we've got the same setup with a flank player and a pocket player. And once again, Classicpro has gone in the pocket position. So has ACCM, and BadBoy's in the flank, and so is Vinchester. Now, BadBoy is playing as the Ethiopians. ACCM is playing as the Berbers this time, which is what Classicpro had the last time around. Vinchester as the Portuguese, and Classicpro as the Burgundians. Now, I've seen this map before. I've seen it a couple times. The most impressive one I saw on this was Lix and Yo. And Lix just went full rat mode. Lix just went, you know how Lix plays. Like, he was all over the other team, and Yo was simply booming up behind. And yeah, whoever was saying random plants mod, I think I had something enabled because I don't remember the plants being this big. So maybe I had like a middle of the road thing that didn't remove them, but it got rid of stuff like this. I don't know, because that seems very big. Anyway, like I was saying, Lix did the Lix thing, and he distracted two players, and Yo was booming up behind, and it was actually insane. Actually insane. All right, early walls here from BadBoy. I wonder if BadBoy is going on to water pressure or land. With Ethiopians, it's likely going to be archers. And he's going for a mill. So it's definitely not going to be water. ACCM is going to take care of the water. He's going for a dock right now. We got water from both Vinchester and Classicpro. And already 2 elephants and a zebra pushed in here from BadBoy. So BadBoy is going to be going super aggressive land feudal age action. And ACCM is going to try and hold the water. And his dock is very far away. So it's going to take time for Vinchester and Classicpro to come over here. And ACCM even signaling this scout from Classicpro. And I think he's saying, listen, BadBoy, the gig is up. Classicpro is looking for a villager here docking. And he can't see your dock. So they're going to assume that you are going for land pressure. Oppo, geez, thank you for the 6 months, dude. Thank you so much. If you're wondering what these are smoke monkeys. That's right. That's right, smoke monkeys. And they're just going to be wandering around that shoreline. Very deadly creatures. You have to watch out for them. Feudal Age on the way for BadBoy. Is anyone else close? No one else is even close to Feudal Age. BadBoy is going to have a head start into Feudal with Ethiopians. Should have been Furious the Monkey Boy. Oh, God. Imagine Furious the Monkey Boy. We can just watch someone lose their entire eco to 1 unit. Is Monkey still banned? Monkey should be back soon. Monkey should be back soon. I wonder what he's going to do when he comes back. He's probably planning something. Either he left and we'll never see him again, or he's going to come back with a vengeance. We'll wait. All right, so Vinchester is full walling this side. Classicpro going for a wall over here. Looks like they want to set up the team wall. Lots of goats coming back. Oh my goodness. Goat City. Why not pick... Is Gajara's banned? Hang on a second. Imagine you have Gajaras on this map. Oh my Lanza. 20 goats up there, by the way. Feels like you should just always send your scout that way. And not into the enemy TC. Like Classicpro is doing currently. Okay, BadBoy gets to the Feudal Age. BadBoy already has a barracks here. Gonna go for that archery range right here. And he gets 100 food, 100 gold, courtesy of Ethiopians. So that will let him get the upgrades that he needs. Meanwhile, on this side, oh, he's monster. What a monster. ACCM coming in here and sniping the goats from Vinchester. Dude, I'm assuming Gujara's was banned. I'm assuming it was banned. Meanwhile, over here, BadBoy. Oh, that's great from BadBoy, taking out the second dock villager from Classicpro. Classicpro having to send another vill over here. BadBoy also harassing the dock villager from Vinchester. And this is giving time to his ally ACCM to get to Feudal Age and start massing those galleys. Really delaying that second dock. And even Vinchester's even housed. BadBoy is doing so much. And ACCM now here with the scout. This is great teamwork from them. This is fantastic stuff. BadBoy losing the scout there, but the dock is denied. That is so good. And Vinchester still not fully walled. Still not fully walled. The scout finally goes down. Classicpro and Vinchester clearing that up. They have scouts now. But double archer range from BadBoy, and he's going to start pressuring this area. Is it open here? I don't think so. Definitely need some spearmen here with these archers too, because those scouts are still alive over here. And Classicpro going into galleys. Vinchester also going into galleys. But 3 dock galley production here for ACCM. And Berbers, it's something you don't think about very often. Their ships are faster. So in galley wars, that will come into play. That'd be nice for the micro for sure. Be very, very useful. It's like the Saracen galley bonus. A faster... He's in. He's in. The archers are in here. And I think if you're BadBoy, do you attack with these or do you hide that? I guess it's a hard hole to tell it's there. Vinchester's going to take a while to like identify where that hole is. Fighting with Vills, archers, good micro there from BadBoy. That's 1 dead villager. Should be another dead villager here. Maybe not. Maybe not. He's going to get pretty close to the TC. Yeah. Good stuff. And Classicpro going for the wall up, but still. ACCM is coming over, and ACCM is going to find that galley. He's going to be able to snipe the fish. This is looking so good for perfect couple. Okay, Monkey Lumps. All right. All right. We get that you're mad. We get that you're an angry little boy now. I understand. And I have to calm down, though. Archers on both sides here. BadBoy sneaking in, and this is what happens when you have one hole in the wall. When your dock villager is denied, you can't get that dock up fast enough. You can't compete on water, and the flank opponent is going pure land. You're in trouble for sure. Losing one archer there. Vinchester now going for archers over here. Forced into a defensive tower around his gold. And trying to wall this off. Trying to wall this off here. Classicpro deletes the house for the villagers. BadBoy is going to be here, though. And Vinchester gets the wall down, but not before he loses more vills on this side. Meanwhile, in the water. Still have the galleys here from ACCM. Snipes another villager. Sniped all the fish. He's lost his own fish, but it's worth it. Took out the fish from both players, and that's more villagers dead from Vinchester. What a play here for BadBoy and ACCM, especially BadBoy. Really showing up. He loves these style of maps, doesn't he? ACCM using the faster ships perfectly. And he's got more galleys. He might even win water 2v1. He's going to win water 2v1. They're super busy over on this side. They can't invest as much into water as ACCM can. And right now, it's 13 galleys total for ACCM, 17 galleys total for the other team, but they have to work together. So it's going to be hard for them to coordinate. Good wall-offs here from Classicpro, just trying to stop these archers from coming in. Palisade wall is still there, so BadBoy will lose these archers over here. ACCM on garrisons, and now look at this fight. 15 against 7. They need to bring the reinforcements in. 18 galleys total versus 15 galleys total. Oh, man. ACCM is in a great position here. So is BadBoy. Honestly, Vinchester and Classicpro really struggling through all of this. Good micro from both Vinch and Classicpro. It's just difficult when you're trying to coordinate with a teammate in a galley war. God, I love galley micro. And this is really good from ACCM. Look at him dodge shots. Ah! My man is fighting 2v1 here. And Classicpro and Vinchester need to run away. Likes galley micro. Dave is weird. No, galley micro is like, galley versus galley is some of the most fun micro in the game, honestly. Once you get to war galley, it gets very boring. War galley are very clunky units. But it's way more fun than the fire galley micro, which is just boring to watch and boring to play. It's so sexy. See, Belgium knows what's up. It's so fun to play, too. Because they're so responsive, you know? They don't bump against each other. Only us old heads understand exactly. Me and Bullet still geek out about Yannick Micro back in the day on 1v1 Islands. Guy was filthy. Fire was nuts with it, too. Fire was so good at 1v1 Islands. All right, so Castle Age on the way for both the Vietnamese players. Classicpro on the way to the Castle Age. He is Burgundian, so it's worth pointing out that he does have the second wood upgrade already. And ACCM is now falling behind a galley number, so good teamwork here. Honestly, good teamwork from Classicpro and Vinchester. ACCM, though, shooting the low HP units. This is really good micro from him. And he is about to reach the Castle Age, but BadBoy is already there. BadBoy is getting crossbow. Vinchester actually has a decent amount of archers of his own, but he is not up to the Castle Age. And now ACCM is looking for more fish. to kill. There are only 2 fishing ships from Sal's, though. New galley sound effects are better as well. Are there new sound effects? Really? Our game is paused. University incoming for BadBoy. Siege Workshop is up. Battering ram incoming. Oh, Vinchester is in trouble here. Oh my goodness. ACCM going for knights as well. Vinchester is in feudal age. He can't click up to the next stage yet. He's going to be against crossbow from Ethiopians with a ram with 2 knights incoming from the Berbers. Yes. Now the knights don't have armor yet. But Vinch is in a really, really rough spot. He did manage to clear up these crossbow, which is something. But ACCM still being annoying back here with the galleys, too. I need a Sal's win. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. Vinch goes to the market so he can buy some food, but he doesn't have enough gold to even do that. War Galley on the way from Classicpro. That's a start. War Galley's still not in for ACCM. Okay, he's going for it now. Has Bodkin Arrow. And he's just outpacing these ships like crazy. Knights are on the way. Ram is on the way. Does he go for a Mangonel? I think 1 ram into a Mangonel would be great. He's going to take out the archer range first. And there's a Siege Workshop here from Classicpro. So he's going to try and help his ally a little bit. 2 villagers down already, though. Palisade goes down that was blocking the way. Another villager down. Vinchester losing a lot. And the knight is clearing up the archers behind. Oh my god, look at all the dead vills. Oh god. Oh man. Mangonel is out from Classicpro. Good teammate. Protecting Vinchester, but not before he loses so much to the raids. And Vinchester is still not up to the next stage. He won't be able to take out this ram in time. Archer range will fall. And ACCM still competitive on water as both the Vietnamese players get ballistics now. Villager count. Classicpro actually looking not bad with 45, but Vinchester is... Classicpro is not bad. Vinchester is down bad. Down astronomically bad. He's going to click up to Castle Age right now, but 29 villagers with 2 fishing ships. Down really bad. Crossbow's now pressuring over here. Classicpro loses another Vill. Goes for a second TC. Should have that up in time by the time the crossbows are in here. I might want to go for like a building here to funnel those into the TC if he can. But he has the Mangonel. Should be fine. Oh, maybe not. Knights are here. If the Mangonel attacks those knights, it's going to hit the wall and they're going to get in anyway. And the knights will take out that Mangonel. The war galleys will take out this. He's got ballistics. He's got Berbers. He can catch up. And we might see a GG call soon from the Sal's boys. I mean, this is kind of nuts. I'm wondering what all this yellow is up here, but it's simply the goats. You might be thinking like, oh, Classicpro's got a sick forward base. He's got a dope forward base up there. He's got a city. He's reboot. No. It's just goats. Crossbows in, villagers going down. Defensive tower will temporarily push the crossbows away, but the knights are in here from ACCM, and he's hunting that Mangonel. Can't quite see it, but he's hunting it. He knows it's there. Look at this micro from Vinch. Trying to fight against Ethiopian crossbows with ballistics when you only have archers. At least he's got a Mangonel from his ally, but he's managed, dude. He's managed to keep these things alive somehow. It's actually kind of nuts. Knights are coming in now. No armor on these knights. Has crossbow upgrade now, but loses a few of those and only has 5 left over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Villagers going down, and that might have been the countdown to GG. Yep. Vinchester and Classicpro call the GG, and Classicpro tosses in a well played there, and that was indeed very well played. God, BadBoy plays that role so well, doesn't he? In the maps like this where the players are lined up and you have an inside player and an outside player, that's 2 games in this set. BadBoy has played so well as the flank player. ACCM doing a really great job with the galleys as well, and then adding in the knights at the perfect time. We need a frontline tournament? Yeah. Perfect couple taking that. And they advance to the semis. I don't know who they're going to face. Probably hasn't been decided yet, honestly. I think most of the quarters have yet to be played. But Sal's is kicked out. Sal's is kicked out. I clicked a bet on PC, but it didn't go through. I don't know if timeout affects bettings, Monkey Lumps, but you deserved it. It's WWPA, so it's Yo and Licks against ACCM and BadBoy. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. I feel for them. That's rough. Yikes. Great KD for ACCM. The Galley Micro was on point. Eco was on point as well. Even the Burgundians' early Eco techs aren't going to help Classicpro. Close set. It was a close set. It was a great set, honestly. Terra Nova duos, by the way, hosted by NovaAoE and Huey, I believe. So make sure you go toss him a follow. I'll probably be casting this tomorrow. And I'll probably be casting with him. I reached out to him today, so hopefully we'll have him on here.